What's going on, guys? It's Jev, and welcome back. If you don't remember the forest at all and why I'm saying back, because you probably haven't been around long enough or just didn't really catch it at the time. The last time that I uploaded the forest was back in, I think, early 2015. I started the series in 2014, actually. Maybe even before that. It was a very, very long time ago. Let's just say that. This game is basically a survival horror game. You're on a plane with your son going over some uncharted land. Your plane just so happens to crash land. Whether it was shot down or not, you're not entirely sure. There's really not even that much story to it, really, as far as depth goes, at least that I know so far since the last time I played. It's been years. So I don't really know what kind of changes have been done from that point to now, but it's definitely a more complete game than it was before. Plane gets shot down, you crash landed on an uncharted island, you are the only survivor, and potentially your son is also alive, but he was taken away by some cannibals that inhabit this land. Now you must survive and try to figure out where he is, you know, while surviving with all of these cannibals and shit around. Food, weather, clothing, shell, everything. The intro seems the same. We're just chilling here. Some pretty good looking seats and everything. Pretty much looks better than almost any other plane I've been on. We're just chilling. Our son's just sitting here sleeping with his little action figure and everything. His name's Timmy. And we took his survival thing. And as soon as we got a hold of his little survivor book, we hit some turbulence and we go down. And we see this cannibal guy who's standing here, and he takes our son away. Try to get him back, but we're far too weak, I guess. None of that crawling shit was actually even in the scene before. You just kind of laid there and watched it happen. Also, the cannibal himself actually looks different from what he usually looks like. Maybe they've added some leader one, or they just have new models. Maybe they all look different now. I don't know. But before, there's just like a male model, female model. There is actually some monsters down in some caves and shit. From what I remember, there was like these weird spider things. I don't even know. And we get our trusty little axe here. Basically, the videos that I made years and years ago, it was just me sitting here just fucking around with things. I was building things, trying to become friends with some of the cannibals here and there. We got a girlfriend named Jane. I wonder if the boobs are still out on here. Will it get demonetized then? Back then they didn't demonetize for boobs, but they probably will now. Let's see if my character still throws like a fucking football player. Wow. Looks like they nerfed the throwing range, I guess. So before, when your character would throw that tennis ball, I swear he would throw it across the fucking island. No exaggeration either. He would throw it and never find that ball ever again. Usually this is the cannibal's place where they chill at. Where are they? They got chairs now. I actually never noticed that simple little flaw before, where the cannibals literally just never sat. Oh, they're all in their hole right now because it's daytime. So they leave all this stuff out in the daytime, do all their shit at nighttime, I guess. So if we go down in that hole, we're probably dead at the moment. Just gotta set up for at least one day. Spending a lot of time explaining when I really should actually be building and chopping down trees right now to try and build some shit, because we're probably not going to survive the first night unless we get some shelter somehow. I'm actually going to try to find the old spot where we would stay before. I used to always stay at this one beach in particular, and I would never move it. Gotta set up before nighttime comes, because that's when the cannibals come outside, unless they've changed. I don't know. Yeah, we're stranded as fuck. I'm not gonna, hey, relax. I got plenty of food. I don't need to hunt. I think if I just stay along this coast, I'm eventually gonna run into the beach that I would stay at. So that's where I'll start chopping trees down and shit, and then we'll just build a little cabin or little hunting shelter. There's a lot of little secrets and weird things that you can discover on this game. I feel like it's obviously a lot more complete than it was 4 or 5 years ago. I see a tree over there that's right near the beach that I stay at, so it's gotta be right over here. I remember this place. It's actually crazy how much I actually remember. If I keep going down the side of this entire place, I eventually run into a whole bunch of cargo crates that are there for some reason that I don't know why. I remember that there used to be a lot of sharks that used to sit out here, and they would scare the fuck out of me every single time I would try to make it over to this boat, because a boat has this tape recorder, this cassette player. I mean, I have to do it for old time's sake. Also, from what I remember, it's supposed to be a cave over there. There used to be this weird duplication glitch that would happen with these dead sharks that are over here, where if I walked into the nose of it, it would like bug out and it would duplicate the shark. I would have like a whole bunch of sharks like all over the thing. Can I do anything with it? I can cut the head. You couldn't do that before. You couldn't do anything to it, at least from what I remember. All right, we're gonna try to make it out to the boat, okay? Usually there would just be like a bunch of sharks either really close to the boat or a little bit further out. I've had multiple occasions where I've gotten eaten before I even made it to the boat. You can actually go inside of it. Usually there was like just a whole bunch of stuff right here. A bunch of coins. What are coins even used for? Do I fucking trade with the cannibals or some shit? And there's like a secret room right here that I have to open with some kind of key card or some shit. Never seen that before. There's that picture of like the weird things that are down inside of the cave. Wait, I can save the game here. The cassette. We found it. Gonna have to figure out how to get that key card at some point and go down there and see what's in there. Hold on, we gotta hold on. Play. Yes! I wonder if this song's copywritten by now. Probably. All right, let's get to work then. So that's actually really convenient and honestly kind of cool that there's now a save point inside of there. You guys see that movement, right? There's cannibals over here. What you doing in the daytime, baby? Where you at? And I can still only hold 2 giant logs at a time. That's so annoying. All right, we'll bring out the survival thing and we will build shelters. Okay, temporary shelter, hunting shelter. There's 82 of them. How many fucking trees do I have to cut down to get that? That takes so long to get a normal full log cabin. And the last time I remember, it doesn't even protect you. Let's try and build a small one, I guess. Oh shit, there's people! Oh fuck, I don't have any stamina. Hey, what are you doing over there, buddy? I'm just trying to build some shit. Mind your damn business. That's the part that I loved about this whole area, is that I can stay right here and I know that there's no cannibals coming out of the water. So we can just have our back there the entire time and just feel just more safe. It's a much better feeling than, you know, being in the middle of the forest and not really knowing which direction they're going to come from. It's super cool that they added an area to be able to save at that's right near the original area years ago that I used to stay at. Still gotta chop down a couple trees so I can finish this. It's starting to get dark though. I have to keep playing this cassette. I have to. Gotta keep playing the cassette just to keep ourselves sane because it gets a little bit, you get really immersed sometimes and it's honestly kind of spooky sometimes. So I'm not trying to get scared. I'm just trying to, you know, enjoy all of my old memories and nostalgia just flooding back to me. I hate the fact that I have to go deeper into the woods because all of the trees always fall towards the... Wait, I can post it? What the fuck? Oh, it's getting so fucking dark, man. I really gotta... Hey! What are you doing over there, pussy? You know what? Instead of you just sitting there just stalking around, let's fight that bitch. Come on, pussy! What the fuck? Who are you fighting? Oh, pussy boy! Oh shit, there's more than there's another one. Wait, he got back up! What's good there, pussy? Yeah! Oh! Oh, finish him! Wait, I got a flare. Oh shit, I'm gonna throw it over here. That doesn't really help me very much. Okay, we're just gonna go back to sleep on the boat if I can find it. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to sleep on the boat until it's daytime again. I hope there's no sharks in here. If there is, it's that fucking, it's the opening scene of Jaws. Now we'll go to sleep. Cannibals should be chilling out for a little bit. We'll go and finish this, put a fire inside of it so we can chill there so we don't have to keep swimming out. I wonder if it's actually possible to build like a bridge or something over to this so I don't have to worry about getting eaten every single time I come over here. That's the thing on this game. I mean, you feel like you're just gonna get eaten anywhere, eaten on land, eaten in the sea, but at least I know I can fight shit over on land. All right, so let's take a look over at this guy that we killed. I think we did a good job. All right, there should be logs over here now. I couldn't see shit at night. Nothing. Seen that there's actually like the cannibals will take the more valuable items that people had. I don't know how they know the value or whatever, or they just so happen to think it looks cool, but they'll actually take like the people that are like in first class, like all of their belongings and shit like that, and then bring them back to their camps. Those have like really good loot in them, so if we go into like their area and their territory, although this is pretty much all of their territory, you can actually get like a good amount of things out of you know, all those crates that they kept. So all right, last log and our house is actually finished. All right, some people might think it's a little silly to have the door facing the ocean, but here's the thing, I kind of want to be able, when I'm in there, to be able to kind of look out of the window instead. So it's a little small little cabin, definitely not the most extravagant thing that you can build, but close the door. I don't, you're not really safe in here. I think that cannibals can just, you know, come through, but I remember this little tape over here. Yeah, these are the people that owned it, I think. And the other cassette is actually right here. Which song is that? I wonder if, what song is this? Oh, you already know! Actually, I want to drop this, equip this, and then I want to kind of like, is there a way I can post this on like a wall or something? Gotta be some way that I can actually just put this up somewhere, connected to my house or something. Fire, basic fire, bonfire, fire pit. I used to do this shit the last time that I played this where I would like take their bodies and like have them strung up and just place them all around my entire area to let all the other cannibals know that I'm here to stay. Marking my territory! All right, there we go. Throw some leaves on it to keep it going and we're good. I've seen some pretty crazy custom building, but I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, this is so nostalgic. It makes me so happy. All right, well, I mean, to kind of get the gist of it, you can go and build all sorts of shit, and, well, wouldn't really be a forest video if I didn't go and fight some cannibals, I guess, so I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I kind of want to try to find the female cannibal and see if Jane is still around. I'm just gonna try to find one of their camps, and if there's nobody out there, I'm just gonna go down in the hole. There's a giant hole here! I remember not being able to go to certain areas because they were completely unfinished. There's usually cannibals out in these open areas, so wherever, because they have to have an area for their houses to be built. There's this swamp over here. I remember them being, I remember one of the camps being over in this direction, I think. Also, though, I'm not entirely sure if it's just random spawn either. Where's Jane at? Anybody know Jane? You're just gonna watch your boy get beat? All right, boom! Come save him then, bitch! Better run and tell your boys! Don't run now! All right, fuck it, let's go in. Oh, fuck! Ah, shit, boom! Yeah, they're all guys. Oh, shit! Ah, fuck! At least my cassette's still going. I mean, well, I guess thanks for getting me close to the exit, I guess. Oh, it's this area. Okay, so we're not too far. Oh, home sweet home. You guys get the gist of it. I don't know where Jane is. Honestly, I really don't know. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for going through this experience with me once again. If you hadn't experienced this game before, it might not seem as nostalgic or cool to you, but for anybody that did watch me a long time ago, just thank you. And yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.